What's up, guys? Wanted to make a review on the Massimo E13 electric balance bike. Isn't really a ton of info on these things. For the money, how cheap they were for my 5-year-old daughter, I bought one. Figured I'd give it a shot, considering it was a quarter or less of the price of a Stasic or an Orion or all those other stuff. My daughter's 5. She's not going to be jumping this thing anytime soon or anything like that. And maybe I would have went to a more expensive model, but for what she's doing, this seemed like it would work good. Shipped in like 2 days, 3 days, came really fast. I ordered it directly from their website. It's 16-inch. It's a hub drive, just like the Orion, the Kawasaki, a few other brands. And based on the wheel design and I think the tire tread, it may be the same hub motor as an Orion and the Kawasaki and whatever other brands there are that use the hub drive. The wheel designs all look the same. It has a rear disc. The battery and motor's all internal. It is 2-speed, all the way. That is high speed. That's low speed. Works really good. The throttle has a little battery indicator here. You can see it's fully charged. Then throttle. The build quality of this thing, it's pretty decent. It is an aluminum frame. It's not the lightest thing in the whole world, but has a plastic front hub. A few of the issues that I found when I first got it out of the box, the front hub, spinning it grinded and kind of sounded like crap, and I thought the bearing was shot. Pulled the front wheel off, took it apart, and there was absolutely zero grease. I greased it up really good and reset the tension on the bearings, reinstalled it, and it was fine. Another big issue that there was is the rear disc was so bent that the wheel wouldn't even spin. It was waffled up pretty good. So I was able to use an adjustable wrench to just pull on it and kind of spin it, and I got it freed up. Then the caliper was incorrectly shimmed by about 1/8 of an inch or a 1/16 of an inch or whatever it was. It was putting so much tension on the rotor, it wouldn't spin yet again. So I took the spacers they had out here and here, and it centered it really well, and now it works good. Problem number 3 was inside of this brake caliper arm, there's a spring, so it returns all the way open. The spring was so stiff, my 5-year-old daughter couldn't pull this. She couldn't pull it at all. So the brakes were virtually useless. So what I did, I pulled that spring out of here, and as you can see, I used a pen spring out of a pen. So now the pen spring, it's super easy to pull for a child, and you can see the pen spring sends it all the way back out. So the brakes work good. My daughter's 5, she can lock them up. It does have the throttle kill. So if you pull the brakes with the throttle open, it kills the power. I think that's through this little switch here. Besides that, I think I paid $225 shipped for this. I still see them online for $225 shipped. It works great for my daughter. She seems to love it. The replacement parts are on Massimo's site. They all seem to be in stock and very affordable. That was one of the reasons too. 1-year warranty, $225 shipped. That was it. So I think overall it's pretty decent for the money. Again, I wouldn't buy it if your kid was going to jump on it, just probably because of the pegs. The pegs is just a bolt that goes through this plastic. So I would imagine any child that's maybe a little bit larger or like a little rowdy with jumps and stuff could probably bend these pretty easily, I would imagine. The front hub is plastic, but I think the Stasics might be plastic too, I think. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's my review on this guy. I think it's pretty good for the money. If you're not mechanically inclined, you might struggle out of the box when you have to assemble it. That was most of the reviews were the rotors being bent, or I think a couple people said the forks were bent out of the box, and that's probably just due to shipping, not necessarily the bike itself. But My daughter's rode it a little bit, and so far so good. You might be able to see, I did put some tape here. This little motor controller battery cover, it is exposed a little bit. So if you rode it in the mud or the water, there's a crack. It was like between the frame and the plastic. There's a little opening where I guess water could fling off the front wheel and get in there. So I just put some tape on it. But yeah, that's my review. See you.